Ok, ragazzi di Yoga Italy di tutta Italia, attenzione, questa è un'intervista molto molto interessante perché siamo con la band Iriao che viene dalla Georgia e la loro canzone, io lo dico in georgiano, Sheni Gulistvis.
Wow!
I wanted to say this in Georgian because first thing, your song is my winner this year, and I particularly love that it's sing in Georgian. So why did you choose to sing it in the Georgian language? Because no, normally everybody chooses English because it can be easily understood and everything.
First of all, thank you very much. And as I said, we didn't have a chance to talk with you, and yeah, it's a big honor. And thanks for the interview. And with regards to the question, I think that it was something that we together with our composer David, we internally discussed. Also, the suggestions we made received from the public broadcaster as well as other representatives for the previous years in the Eurovision. That it was they all said that there is some time that we have to sing in Georgian. So I don't know, they decided and we decided also to sing in Georgia as a big honor for us. And thank you that you like the language. This is an honor for us. And actually you pronounce it Sheni Gulistvis very, very, yeah, exceptionally, I would say.
Thank you so much. Maybe taking my holiday in Georgia last November helped.
Yes, please do, but do let us know in advance just so we give you some of the good suggestions in Georgia.
Okay. So the message of your song for you, as far as I understand, it's not for just one person, but for everyone.
Yeah, this is yeah, true. Not for one person, but several moments in a life when you just leave all the problems and all the material matters, all other matters, and you think of others, those who are in need of any support from you, and you just give a hand and give all you can, all the support you can, not only necessarily material, but also, of course, immaterial, emotional, and moral support. And this is the very moment, the single moment, and this is, of course, in the lyrics, that this is a single moment that is worth for living. So this is not only, of course, for one person, but in general in our lives.
When you were announced as Georgia's representatives, I went on YouTube and listened to some of your music, and I was impressed. How would you describe your music style?
Yeah, maybe some of them try to describe it. Maybe in Georgian we say it and translate.
Yes, of course.
მნიშვნელოვანი არის ერთი რამ ჩვენ მუსიკას ახასიათებს იმპროვიზაციულობა.
Yeah, one of the main thing I think with the compositions that we have, actually it's a unique compositions, it's original compositions, I would say, written by David, our team leader, and one of the main parts in our performances is the improvisation.
კომპოზიტორი და ჩვენი ჯგუფის ხელმძღვანელი დათო მალაზონია სულ გვაძლევს იმის საშუალებას, რომ ყველა შესრულების დროს შესრულება იყოს არ გავდეს წინა შესრულებას, იყოს მაქსიმალურად თავისუფალი და მაქსიმალურად იმპროვიზაციული ის კონკრეტული მელოდია, ნაწილი თუ მთლიანად სიმღერა.
Yeah, this is very important what he's saying, because what David has a very big advantage, I think, among the other composers is that he gives us free time and full freedom and time for improvising. I remember the rehearsals we were having that he said that you can do whatever you want, whatever, any sound, any imitation, any language, that I can somehow catch some of them, and then maybe we use in the composition. So this part is, I think, one of the main in creating music in general.
Good. And there is also a part of Georgia's tradition in your music.
Yes.
How do you fit it in your music?
Yes, I don't have an exact, and there is no exact and unique formula or recipe for this. I think this is what the composer does, and what he just uses and gives us the chance and opportunity to use the Georgian traditional elements and the bass as a traditional music, but with jazz elements, saturated with jazz elements, as well as the improvisation, as we talked about.
And who would you say were your main influences in music? I mean, musicians you listen to and you take something
Yeah, I
from.
think this is a question that is for all of them. Maybe you said რომელი მუსიკოსი იყო, რომელსაც ყველაზე დიდი გავლენები მოახდინა თქვენზეო და თქვით რა შენ დაიწყე. For example, for me, one of the great artists is Bobby McFerrin, for example, who the whole of his performance and the acts doing on the stage is like arts. So for me, he's a big influence.
For me, it's Pat Metheny for sure.
Yeah, Pat Metheny.
ძალიან ბევრი. პირველ რიგში ქართველი მუსიკოსები, რომლებიც პირველ რიგში იყვნენ ხალხური შემსრულებლები და ისინი უზადოდ და მრავალფეროვნად ასრულებდნენ მუსიკალური აზროვნების ჩამოყალიბებაში ქართველი მუსიკოსები ძალიან დიდი.
Yeah, he's saying that we have a really rich background of the musicians and the singers who even didn't have a literacy in music, but had a very high level of thinking. And for him, these very people had a biggest impact on him to be a musician. For Shako?
For me, it's Miles Davis, Joe Zawinul. Enough.
ჩემთვისაც იგივე პრინციპში რაც შაკომ თქვა.
We have same background.
Okay. Same taste. Wonderful taste, I must say. Okay, I think we have to finish this interview because I saw a queue. Everybody wants to interview you. So, what I can say is Madlova. And could you please just, I love your voices, please sing just a little bit for me.
Of course, yeah. It's trying to
შენი გულისთვის სიყვარულისთვის.
Oh my God, I'm in love. Ciao a tutti Italia e mi raccomando.
for these interesting questions. Thank you.